Yeah, I don't know yet. We just got home.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. Three-pointer. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Marks, and it's Westphal in power forward. Pass to Marks. Into the lane. He gets it in there. Marks has got 8 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Nash outside. Tatum setting the pick for Nash. Now here's Tatum. Offline with his three.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Tries it from the top of the key. Headshot off.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Tatum a screen. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Boston again missing. Here's Gonzalez. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 5 points in the game.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Here's Tatum with 4 seconds on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Shaw is out there with Nash. Then it's Flag. And it's Hernandez in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. From deep, George. A 3-pointer is right on target.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Here's Hernandez. Pass to Flag. Here's Shaw. A 3-pointer off the mark.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Saraf. Misses the 3.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Out to the wing. Here's Hernandez. Drills the 3-pointer. Hernandez has got 24 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Pass to Saraf. And the rebound goes to Nash.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Hernandez. Here's Flag over George. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's 9 points for Cooper Flag. Now, here's George. Drops in the layup for 2.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here is Shaw. Back to Nash. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hernandez. Oh, good with the triple.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from George. Pass to Hernandez. They set the pick. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's the three. The rebound by Patton.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Saraf. And the three off target.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Here's Hernandez. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Hernandez has got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Klintman. Here's Marks. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Grobit. Grobit's got 6 rebounds in the game. He lobs it up. Oh, my!
Okay, that's just insane.
Woo.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Marks. Saraf can't hit. Pass to Nash. Fires for three. Rebound by the Heat. Patton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's George. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
There's the pick. Here's Hernandez. No good on the triple.
Another 10-cut moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Here's Klintman. To the middle. Patton kicks it over to Marks. Fires from deep. Saraf can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Marks. The Celtics shooting 43% from the field. Nash the pass to Shaw. There's a screen. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Klintman.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Pass to Saraf. Inside. Outside for George. And Boston with the rebound. Weig's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Grobit, and he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Saraf. Back to George. Launches it. And it's Weig with the rebound. Weig's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And it goes down 2 points. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Pass to Klintman. Here's Patton. Pulls up. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Marks. Marks has got 6 points in the quarter. The Celtics should here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Nash outside. Shaw. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Takes a three. Rebounded by Klintman. The Heat trail by 9. Here's Saraf. And the basket by Klintman.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Back to Nash. Down low. Here's Shaw. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 4th assist in this one.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Marks. Pass to Patton. George against Nash. To the wing on the left. Here's Saraf. Hits the three-point bomb.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Boston leading by 6. Nash the pass to Hernandez. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's the screen. Nash with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Saraf. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Flagg's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. To the left wing, to the left side wing. That's good by Hernandez. Hernandez has got 10 points in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Saraf. Back to George. Over Nash. George, no good.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
They set the screen. And there's the drive. And the basket by Shaw.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Saraf. Outside, George. Knocks down the three ball. George has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Miami.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Hernandez. Back to Nash. 6 to shoot. Here's Shaw. And a kind goal that time off the rim as that one falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here is George. And that one drops for him. George has got 20.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
George against Nash. No one near him. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's his only turnover on the night. His ball security has been terrific.
Here's Saraf. Outside, George. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 8. Gray dishes to Tatum. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Pass to Larson. Over Tatum. That shot misses. The Celtics shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. From deep. There's Tatum's range on display.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Pass to Larson. To the inside. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Celtics leading by 9. Tatum on the wing. And another basket for Boston.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Larson. Good on the triple. Larson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Tatum looking around. Over Adebayo. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Miami with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Sarab. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Wags got rebound number 15 here tonight.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Shoots the 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now, here's George. The Heat need to get a shot off. Larson, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Chang. Here's Flag. The rebound by Westphal. Westfall's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to George. Adebayo the screen. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from George.
And after that slow start, finally looks like he's finding his touch from beyond.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Hernandez. Defended by George. Gray. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Gray's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside, Adebayo. Stolen by Tatum. Here he goes. And Flag throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Larson, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Hernandez. Here's Gray. The 3. And again, Boston with the triple. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I liked it.
Thanks, Jason.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
I'm crashing that. Are you okay? Oh, it might have been in the kitchen. It might have been in the kitchen. Oh, okay. What happened? Thing fell in the kitchen. What fell in the kitchen? Oh, the pen.
Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. They've got Flagg. He's out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint. Off the mark there with a 3. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Webster. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Saric a screen. Takes a 3. Jenkins misses. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Left side Tatum. Pass to Flagg. Clock at 6. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
So it's Boston now. The Hornets making their last shot. Pass to Shaw. Here's Gray. Launches it. It's rebounded by Şengün. Now here's Saric. Here's Jenkins. His last outing, he had 20. Saric with it. Fires for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Flagg. To the right side. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Joseph. After the basket by Boston.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside Tatum. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Pass to Jenkins. Now Saric. Here's Joseph. Shoots over Tatum. Charlotte, no good that time either. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Gray. He picked up 15 in their last win against Miami. Jang from outside, off the mark.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Saric. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Gray. No made baskets yet. Dang, shot is off. Saric outside to the paint. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Joseph. And here's Saric. Takes the 3. Tatum pulls it in. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
And here's Charlotte now, following the 3 by Boston. And here's Saric. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Jenkins tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Tatum looking it over. Puts it up. No good on the shot. Charlotte trailing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Brian, back to you.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Gray. The steal. Here's Jenkins. The three is up. On target from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And first time out of the game called for Boston. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain. Besting them in the conference semis last year.
Would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
Taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Fourth, Cooper Flagg.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Hernandez. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Arthur. The Hornets with a lead. Here's Jenkins. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jenkins has got 5.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Hernandez. He had 31 in the win against Miami.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
York, he's checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for Jenkins. Charlotte leading by 4. Outside man. Pass to Moncrief. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Hernandez. No points so far. Here's Jang to halt the run. Boston, no good that time either.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Mann. And Charlotte, another 3.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And Boston calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Tatum. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. Pass to Nash. Will it go? And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Moncrief. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Garnett, that's good. And it's a 12-point Charlotte lead.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Hernandez. Still without a bucket. Nice shot from the wing. Charlotte leading by 10. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the head coach for Charlotte gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Nash. That three's off the mark. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Mann. Off target from outside. Boston shooting just 21% in the first quarter. Here's Hernandez. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Hernandez gotten his second bucket of the game. The Hornets have gone 7 of 16 so far. Now here's Mann. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. And he gets it to go.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Nash in at the one. Pass to Moncrief. Jacks up a three. Boston pulls it in.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Tatum passes to right. Here's Carson. Here's Hernandez. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Nash misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Webster. Coming off a 22-point game against Chicago.
And he lived at the line. They could not find a way to stop him without fouling.
Count it. Arthur's got his first 2 points of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Hernandez. Three-pointer, no good. Three-pointer, always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Nash passes to Hernandez. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Arthur's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Moncrief. hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Celtics. Boston making a switch here. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Second, Charlotte.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Again, the miss by Boston. Hornets leading by 15. Goes up at the stripe. The rebound by Hernandez.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Nash. Misses off the right iron.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. Here's Arthur. Banked it in off the glass. Arthur's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Washington. Here's Hernandez. 6 to shoot. Here's Nash. And again, unable to change momentum here.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Takes a step back. Here's Moncrief. He's got 5. It's hauled in by Nash.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Tatum with it. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Making a change here. Jenkins is checked in. Flags checked in for Boston. Charlotte leading by 15. Pass to Webster. Here's Moncrief. He's got 5. Tries to break his ice. And he lays it up and in. Moncrief's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Hernandez. Pass to Nash. 6 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key, and he hits the jumper for 2. Nash has got his first bucket in this one. The Hornets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. They set the pick. The 3. Outside man. Launches a 3. Drains the triple. Man's got his 2nd basket on the night.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Unloads from 13. Again, Charlotte.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Hernandez. And here's Flagg outside. Jenkins with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Inside. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shaw. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's a pick. Here's Nash. Again, the miss by Boston.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Webster's shot is off.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Tatum from long range. Webster the rebound. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Pass to Nash. Fires the 3. That one is off.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Here's Mann. Buries it from 3. Mann's got 11 points.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
Here's Hernandez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pure from 3-point range. He has 7.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Timeout called. The Hornets.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jenkins. He's got 5. Pass to Moncrief. Shot clock at 6. Count that bucket. Moncrief's got 6 here in the quarter. 1:58 left to play in the first half. To the inside. Here's Jang. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Moncrief. Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tatum passes this to Jang. Back to Tatum. To the middle. Jang in the post. Rebounded by Joseph. Hornets leading by 22. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. The 3-ball. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Boston shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. There's Tatum with the 3. That shot, no good. Charlotte has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. They set a pick. Pass to Joseph from downtown. Knocks down the triple. Joseph has got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Well, the Celtics shooting a chilly 28% here in the second. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gray. Saric covers. Shot clock at 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Moncrief from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Charlotte on top, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Checking out the Celtics, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup, played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Hornets.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tre Mann with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Hornets shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. We've got Alperen Sengun, and it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Shaw. There's a screen by Jang. Clock at 4. Shaw misses.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Webster. Sengun, the screen. Jenkins. They grab their own miss. And he lays it up and in. Sengun's got his first points in this one.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what Coach wants from Sengun.
Here's Flag. That one falls. Flag's got his second basket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Joseph can't hit. Boston's shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Pass to Flag. Let's go with a three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Jenkins. 5 points in the game. To the wing on the left. Şengün, the screen from outside the arc. And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Left side Tatum. Pass to Shaw. 4-3. Webster the rebound. Webster's got 4 rebounds now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Shaw. Here's Gray. And here's Flag outside. The shot won't fall. Charlotte has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Joseph. 6 points for him. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. From 13, Gray, no good. The Hornets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Šarić outside. Pass to Jenkins. Steps back and shoots. Boston pulls it in.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Gray. Here's Flag. Lets it go from deep. The Hornets pull it in. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And Boston calls time here. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Boston in second.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Here's Shaw. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Gray. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
The Hornets have gone cold here in this third quarter, just 3 of 9. Here's Jenkins. 5 points in the game. Now Şengün. Looking to get it going. Jenkins misses. Boston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Gray to the left side wing. Pass to Flag. Here's Jang. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Saric following the 3 by Boston. This one for 3. Tatum pulls it in.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Here's Jenkins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jenkins has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Jang passes to Tatum, lets it go from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass. Now Saric. Inside, Şengün. Pass to Jenkins. The 3. Drops in the 3. Joseph has got 9. Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Gray. Give him 8 points now. Tatum's got room, and the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Charlotte leading by 22. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Lineup here for Charlotte. Here's Novak. Man, the pass to Moncrief. Back to Man. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Gray. Give him 8. He takes it in. Pass to Nash. They set the pick. There's the triple. Here's Hernandez. Second chance effort, and it falls all over the rim and in. Hernandez got 9 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Arthur, hounded by Tatum. To the left wing. Up top man. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's the 3. Boston pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Gray. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
They get it back. And that one's good. Man, he's got 13.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Hernandez. Three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte leading by 20. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside man. Out to the right wing. Here's Moncrief. 9 points in the game. Here's Arthur. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Driving to the basket.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Celtics. They've got Flag, and it's Nash in at the 2. Here's Hernandez. From deep. He drops it from range.
The defense really